questions could not be answered. For example, I have a son. He's coming of age.
Okay.
According to the Xhosa tradition, I have to take him to the mountain, you know. And in the Rasta faith, it's circumcision of the heart.
Okay.
Right? I have a conflict there because now my son has to walk the path I walked. My son has to emulate what I am. It's cultural. I did it because my fathers did it, so my son has to do it. Now, in the Rasta faith, it becomes a secondary discussion. It's not important.
Okay.
It's not part of the Rasta movement. It's not part of the Rasta faith. According to whose dictates, though? If you look at it, it's according to dictates of the diaspora. It's according to dictates of people who are not even part of the Xhosa culture or tradition. So because of such conflicts, that's what pushed me away from being labeled as Rasta. Now I choose to be labeled as human, umuntu, and that's it. Being umuntu means I have the responsibility to do what abantu do. I have the responsibility of raising my children. I have the responsibility of marrying a wife. I have the responsibility of taking care of my family. That is ubuntu. It has nothing to do with religion.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So basically now, if you'd ask me, I don't identify or associate with any religion whatsoever.
If you could just also give us, because I see from what you basically are putting out there as a contribution. You speak on 10 principles of human condition, the concept of divine trinity, God, and the spiritual culture of the Bantu people, right? Which I think sort of answered the first one, the principles. Do you have a step-by-step booklet that you can easily share at request? That because people need to be fed the right information.
True. People need to be fed, but those 10 principles, the details thereof, are taught in the classes. In my classes in the school. But just to quickly summarize them and just to fly through them. These principles are based on humans. And who we are and what we are. If you look at your hands, you've got 5 fingers on one side, 5 fingers on the other side. The 5 fingers of your right hand are your identity. The 5 fingers on your left hand are how you describe your identity.
Wow. Right? Okay, I think I understood the first one. The other one is just going to boggle me further. I think it needs to go a bit deeper.
Let's go with it.
Okay.
1, who are you?
Yeah.
Where do you come from? What are you here to do? Why are you here in the first place? Number 5, where are you going?
Yeah.
Now, in order for you to describe these 5 principles, you need these 5 principles.
Yeah.
Who are you? I am what I am.
Okay.
That takes you now to a discussion of who were you before you were told who you are?
Okay.
Who were you before you were told you are black?
Okay.
Who were you before you were told you were oppressed? Who were you before you were told you are a kafir?
Okay.
Who were you before you were told you're a Christian? Who were you before you were told you're a radio presenter?
Okay.
Who were you before you were told you're a grandmaster?
Yeah.
That's the question. Who are you? Now,
in your naked form? Or
stripped of everything. Stripped of your hairstyle, stripped of your nails, stripped of your makeup, stripped of your skin. Who are you without your body?
Yes, sir.
Because everything now is identification with how I feel, how my body feels in a space. If I feel uncomfortable here, no, this place is not good for me. If I feel happy here, no, this place is good for me. But it's my body that's enjoying the sensations.
Okay.
Who am I beyond that?
Yes, sir.
Where do I come from? I come from my mother's womb. I was there for 9 months. But I come from my father's knees. I was there since the time before he was born. When my father was born, I was born with him in his knees. I am part of his genetic structure. I'm part of his DNA. But beyond that, where do I come from? I come from a mineral world.
Okay.
Where molecules came together to form my physical being. But before that, where do I come from? I come from a photonic level, a level of light, where ideas came together to create what I became today. But before that, where do I come from? I come from a space where nothing exists, where everything has the potential of manifesting.
Okay.
But before that, where do I come from? That is a question that stupid people will ask themselves for the next 100 years, and they will never find the answer. The interesting thing about not finding the answer to this question is the stupidity of it.
Okay. It's like...
Because now, in your foolishness, you are starting to discover that you are not yourself. You are not your clothes, you're not your body, you're not your titles, you're not your possessions, you're not your materials, you're not your bank account, you are not the sperm that entered your mother's womb. You are not the idea of a human being. You are not the vibration of humanity, but you are God itself. And that's where the foolishness of man becomes wisdom to God. When you understand that I am actually God.
Yeah, God, yeah.
Experiencing this time right now. I'm God here in this studio answering your questions. And you are God right there asking me questions. And these people around us are gods listening to this conversation. Even the people listening to this radio presentation. Those are gods listening to thoughts within their own minds because we are not in their physical space.
The concept of divine trinity, I think, from what you've just said, it sounds like you just basically lined it out. And if you're listening closely enough, you'll understand actually that it relates to what, I don't know, Kat, we're all within that aura of things. I think on the theme of we've been running with this past 2 days as well, just to maybe flip it a bit, we were talking on tamed humans. So we've come to a conclusion that stuff like this is taming us. Even the medium itself is taming. We just tamed humans in many aspects. But now, I think just to push it on...
We're a passive society.
Yeah. So maybe just to push it on a maybe... Here's a question I literally, I think this one I wrote down, had in mind around what... Because as a Pan-African radio, I think I spoke on it before with Umar Mosakai with you, that there is a Pan-African approach that we sort of trying to align with, and then it moves from... That is not working out in our favor. It moves to us trying to conquer it from a universal point. But what in terms of just the political part, being tamed and just speaking on, I mean, there's a lot going on the continent right now. What new strategies do you think that the elites are using to extract, I think I focus this to profits, disguised as good help or good financial aid on the continent, or just globally? What new strategies are, because it looks like we find ourselves in this loop of constant being colonized, whether it's through the land, whether it's through the mental. It's just a constant loop of us not being able to escape such parts and actually reveal the power that you're speaking on, that literally, as stripped as you are, the power really exists in you. You don't need externals.
Without being political, and I consciously shy away from answering such political questions.
Yes.
I'm going to take you back to the 5 principles we spoke about.
Left and right hand.
And the left hand.
Yes.
We spoke about who you are, where you come from. I'd like to touch on
the third one.
The third one.
Yes.
What are you here to do? Why are you here on earth? Some of us are qualified doctors. Some of us are qualified lawyers. Some of us are qualified radio personalities. Some of us are influencers. Some of us are social media whatevers. Some of us are accountant. We have all these labels and titles. Is that really why you are here? Now, without touching on politics, it is those very labels that separate us from our true identities.
Okay.
It is those very labels that separate us from our true purpose. And then we get caught up in fighting us against them. In psychology, there is a notion that how groups form. A group can only form if it creates another group as opposition to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A group cannot form independent of any other antagonist.
Yeah.
So, if you look at what is taming us today as a people, right now, you yourself did not physically experience a white man slapping you in the face. But now you are supposed to sit there and speak for white people oppressing black people when you are in the middle of town in Joburg on a radio station speaking your mind. That is taming your intelligence. That is delaying you from actually seeing the power you possess where you are right now and limiting your action moving forward because you keep on trying to move back instead of using the power and the platform that you have as a god. Underline that.
Until they switch the mics off.
As a god.
Okay.
To speak truth into the ears of the people who are listening.
Yes, sir.
To speak enlightenment into the ears of the people who are listening. Remember this. Close your eyes right now. And as you are listening to me speak, is my voice coming from outside of you or is it resounding from within you?
From within.
Now, for every single person who is listening to this radio station right now, they are in the process of deep thought. It has nothing to do with me and you. It has everything to do with the person who is listening and how they think about themselves. Are we now going to sit here and feed their consciousness with disparity, with the delusion of loss?
Okay.
The illusion of losing land and the lie of oppression? Or are we going to sit here and challenge the minds of the people who are thinking right now to say, why am I not doing better for myself?
How do we fix it? Because I can see it from this angle and what you've just suggested. But not everybody is in that space. Well, not everybody is in that space and frame to actually. I don't know how to put it, but how do we fix it? How do we really fix it?
We go to number 4.
Okay, right.
What am I here to do, number 3? I'm here to manifest the divinity of who I am. And who am I? I am that I am.
Yeah.
I am the spark of creation. I am the core of creation. I am God itself.
Okay.
That's who I am. And what am I here to do is to manifest that. I'll give you an example. If Calvin Klein, I've made this example before.
Okay.
If Calvin Klein never was born, would you have Calvin Klein range of clothes in the shops today?
Probably not, or probably
not probably, not definitely not.
Yeah.
You would have jeans, you would have clothes.
Yes.
But you would not have Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
The reason why you have Calvin Klein in the shops today is because Calvin Klein, the God, created the clothing range called Calvin Klein and put his name on it.
Okay.
Ferrari. If Ferrari was never born, there would never be Ferraris driving around. We would have Hondas, we would have Mazdas, but not Ferrari. Because the God Ferrari did not put his stamp and label on it and say, this is my creation. Right? Now, that's why you are here. You are here to show us the God in you. Number 4.
Okay, absolutely.
Why did you come here? You came here because you saw that in the world there is a need for what you possess. And only you
Okay.
can provide for that need.